Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
Oh fuck! Gotta grab that golden ring, motherfucker.
Jesus.
Jesus can't help you here. All right, we ready to kick it off?
Ready as we'll ever be.
I say Yarick do it this time.
Oh yeah, that's.
Regardless of your stories, tell us
I
a
don't think
tale.
Yark has ever done it.
I think I did the last two actually.
Oh really?
I don't actually remember what the
Have
fuck
you
I
done it
did last
in
time.
Yark's voice though? That's the real
Oh
question.
yeah. I both times. Except on the last one, I like dropped out halfway through, and
I think we should do that from now on. Every time we do a recap, just in our characters' voices.
oh fuck, what the fuck did we do last game?
It's been like a
That
month, hasn't
was that the one where we had just finished fighting the the fuckwit with the skull mask, and then we made our way back to town.
Yes.
And
And then
I
we
brought
snuck
my
around.
yeah, I brought me stumps back, and they turned me around at the gate, and I almost had to kill all of them, but god damn it, I fucking forgot what his real name is.
Rictavio?
No,
Dathis? Eric?
Eric. Eric told me not to kill everyone, and so I fucking moped back to the woods, and then we went around to the back and climbed the wall. And I don't think we had to kill anyone doing that. But now we're talking to Rictavio about like he's gonna like make a ruckus or something.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're
I'm vague on anything that might have happened after that.
anyone else? That's pretty much it, kinda. I remember sneaking around. Me and John dumped a dude that we knocked out or put to sleep somehow. We just threw him off the side. You slit
Uh,
his throat. Is that what we did? I think
yeah.
I wanted to just throw him off the side, but John was like, "No, we
No,
have to
no.
make Yeah, you sure." knocked him out. Yeah.
No. No witnesses.
A little more. We talked him down. We made a friend, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, we talked him down,
funny
all right.
part.
After he bled out and fell off the wall.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The funny thing about people that you knock out is they generally wake up later.
Not this guy.
No.
He said generally. The log sleep. Yes. Last time, a lot of shenanigans just dealing with just getting back into Valaki itself. That's where the sort of quagmire we found ourselves in. It took up a lot of our time. Several people saw the betrayal of Lady Watcher's forces, so when you got back to the city, they were prepared for you, barring you entry. With a mix of sneaking, smooth talking, throat slitting, and acrobatics, you were able to get in the city with only minimal destruction, where you met with Rictavio. He was not surprised to hear that what you saw was the fate of the supply lines. That's what he expected, but his hearing you disrupted them was a celebration for him. And then you tried to get him to help you uh, start your second coup in Valaki. You told him to make a distraction for you, and he said he would, and that he was good at that. And he began to walk off. Um, that's where we'll start.
Ooh, that means it's already started.
Yeah.
Well, you guys didn't really give him a lot of direction. Kind of just like a free form, let him roll with it.
Hey, I can help. I can make lots of distractions.
Tell me.
Hang on, guys. We need to hear what John's saying.
Tell him.
Hold on, John.
Maybe.
What?
You
What?
ready?
Yeah.
Nothing. Somebody was.
No, the
doing
kiddo was
something
asking me a
there.
question. I'm good though.
No.
So you all are in Vallaki. You are wanted men, and you've sent Rictavio out on a special quest to distract. What do you do now?
I got a question. Do they want me because of my leather pants?
Maybe.
Or are you wearing leather pants? Is it?
The bulge.
I can't. I mean, it's leather pants. I don't blame them for wanting me.
Any
Oh.
Wow, no one. No. Oh, that was an old video. No one got that one.
No. No.
It's been too long.
World of Roadcraft.
she said.
I remember the name.
You
That's
watched
about
that?
it.
It's
Yeah, Garrett was too cool back then.
Yeah.
it's an old people joke.
Yeah, I was playing League of Legends, so
League of Legends wasn't.
Really put you up on the fucking bar there.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were you playing 16, 17 years ago, Garrett?
Oh God, how could I possibly remember that?
I can tell you we were playing WoW.
Yeah.
Oh.
Garrett was playing Star Fox 64, trying to perfect that barrel roll while inverted.
Where are we at now? We're
Rictavio
wanted men.
agreed.
Still
Yeah.
the city. What do you guys do?
We're yep.
We're at Rictavio's.
Yes.
Yeah, and he just walked out the door to go start a distraction.
Yes.
So
Is old bitch in the city?
Yeah, she's in her
Yeah,
keep.
yeah.
As far as you know.
yeah,
Where is
so
it? Where is it?
so like we can go up right up to the front door and like kick it in, and then start making stumps. And if they ask us any questions, they'd be like, "Hey, I'm doing my job," and now we're done.
So, since he's off making the commotion, we can start making our way up to where the castle is. If y'all would like.
Downtown.
Yeah. Making our way downtown to the castle. Walking fast, paces, all that jazz. I can kind of scout ahead a bit and keep an eye out for anything and flag y'all when everything's clear.
Yep. It sounds like something akin to a plan.
What are the rest of you gonna do while he's doing this?
Look for another stump.
I believe that I am not sneaky enough to keep up with him.
Well, no, I was gonna basically we move as a group. I'll move ahead and look out, and then flag everyone while
Okay.
he's
Oh,
That's-
making the
somebody.
that's-
commotion.
Yeah, doesn't
That's fine.
somebody have like magic that like makes us so sneaky?
Oh, James, I believe you have a spell, don't you? Or
I'm trying to find my pass without trace. Hang on.
Caligas. I don't have shit like that. I don't think.
I mean, I got a spell that makes nobody remember.
Oh, I do have pass without trace.
Oh, well, there you go.
I do have it. I didn't know I had it.
Yeah, even
yeah.
within 30
So-
feet that we choose.
So is it like how does it work? Because I've never used it.
It adds +10 to your stealth, and it's within a range of you.
So if I walk, it moves with me.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
I will.
Basically, it's like a shroud.
Garrett can be the one to say whether it actually gives us a quote-unquote invisibility, because it does say a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, but that doesn't mean you're invisible.
No, that's what
No,
the.
it just
that's
makes
Masking you and your
it easier to
companions from detection.
hide. Yeah, it just makes it easier to hide. It's
Okay.
not making you
Yeah,
invisible.
that's the flavor text for.
And you
the
can be
like
tracked except by
transition.
magical means. A creature that receives the bonus leaves behind no tracks and other traces of its passage. Alright, whatever, fuck it. I cast Pass Without Trace.
How
Okay.
long does that last?
1 hour.
And what happens if I happen to accidentally make a stump out of somebody? Does it break it?
It's a concentration spell.
The rules on stealth are a little more strenuous than we've been really utilizing. If someone has like sight or knowledge of you, you can't stealth. You just can't.
Yeah.
You know, like so if you attack someone or they see you or you can't break line of sight, you can't roll it. You can't like you're not a ninja. Is what I'm saying. So yes,
Yeah,
if you smack
No,
someone with
my-
an axe, you can't like mist into the shadows. You know. The
Oh
same,
no, I
this
thought
ain't no
he was
martial.
asking, does it knock the spell off if he hits someone?
No, if it's concentration, it's only if you take damage, and say you either have to roll half of the damage you take, or at least a 10, whichever one's higher.
Yeah, but like Garrett's saying, if you hit them, they know you're there.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
but
I think
they
what
won't for
I
very long. Is my point. I'm
what
just
I
wondering is
what I
I
think he
get
was trying
a
to say is,
bonus after I kill them? Can I go back to sneaky
Yeah,
talk?
you'll still
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
passed without trace. But once,
When there's no witnesses.
yeah, once you go back, it's very much like Skyrim stealth rules.
That's all I needed to know. I'm gonna kill all the
Yeah,
chickens.
as soon as you can crouch, you're good, buddy.
Unless there's a chicken, you have to kill the fucking chicken.
So Ixalan, are you going first? Is that what the plan is?
Correct.
Give me stealth checks, everybody. Then.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it go back beep 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 beep
Uh,
beep beep beep
36.
here.
Is this
So
plus a 10?
Oh, 26. Excuse me. Just like that.
that's a big leap. 24.
Damn.
25.
Damn.
Do you even need to ask?
No.
Probably not.
11
I mean,
trillion.
do you want it
Is it
with
in
the
the
plus 10 or
40s?
without the plus 10?
Is it in the
Wait,
40s?
No, it's not in the 40s yet.
Damn.
No.
Yeah, I'll be excited when we get to 40. Only a
Yeah.
dragon can see you.
Then you just literally disappear from existence.
It's
Okay,
like,
so without the bonus, it's 25.
yeah, so it's
So
like
30
right above
Good
5.
lord. How did I have a higher fucking stealth than John? What is going on?
You rolled higher than me. I rolled a
That-
14.
That's weird, John. That's very weird.
Plus
Normally you're
11
like,
plus 10.
damn, dude.
So stealth rules notwithstanding, you, Ixalan, actually blend into the shadows like a ninja. Like a crescent-shaped shadow falls across the ground, and you're just gone. You're just fucking literally not a twig moved, not a dust molecule disturbed.
Mark
The rest
that
of you,
one raging off.
the rest of you do a pretty well job yourselves. It seems that people are a bit disturbed. There was a commotion at the gate, and then you guys all disappeared. But the guards aren't so foolish to think, you just gave up. So they're getting ready. You see people tracking through the streets of Valaki, the large city. A few people like calling out. Several hold lanterns up, looking around, checking corners. And you guys are careful and studious not to get into any lines of sight, using um, alleyways and cover expertly.
That is something that I meant to ask. What time of day is it?
Oh, it's night.
Well,
I
it's
mean, it
always
is
dark, right?
technically always night, yes. I'm trying to remember. You guys rested outside the city and then went into your shenanigans, so it'd be like
No.
evening-ish,
Okay, that's good.
maybe late afternoon.
So it's only gonna get darker from here.
It's already quite dark, and then it's heading into real dark.
That's
Uh,
alright. It's alright. It'll work.
Ixalan, you get there first. The keep castle's a little generous for it, but it is a large, kind of mansion-sized house. The big iron gate around it in a huge square. Guards ride horseback around it in a circle, just crossing the grounds, keeping an eye out. It seems the Lady Watcher is quite paranoid of your revenge. There's a few dozen guards posted here and there, walking the grounds, standing still. 3 are at the door. What do you do about this?
That's like 5 minutes.
I think I got just a plan. See, what you gotta do is you gotta chop the legs out from underneath the horses and then they can't fight back.
That was very effective.
All right, so there's 3 at the door, and how many are walking around?
If you want to take time and count, there's maybe 16.
Maybe 16. All right.
Some are in small groups, just kind of talking with each other. Some are making a circle around the long grounds, like this big iron gate, a square, and there's like street all around it, and they're just making a square, square, square.
All right.
A
So
few have dogs that are sniffing around.
all right. So I
What will
will.
we need to
I'll
do
wait
to
right there.
beeline? Well, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I said
Okay.
I was gonna wait right there, and
What would you
once
want me to
they
do
get
right
close and I see them, kind of flag them over to where I am, and I'll scout around, like skirt around the edge of the building a little bit, while we wait for old Rick Nasty to do his dirty deed.
Oh, I forgot he was gonna make a distraction.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what do we need to do to beeline the old bitch's house? But we don't really
Good.
need to do anything until the distraction's up.
The rest of you meet up with Ixalan, who then goes to scout some more. You all see what Ixalan saw. Big group of guards, seems well protected. Um, Many standing around outside, making rounds, sniffing in the alleyways nearby. Um, you all see this. What do you do, if anything?
Like I was saying before, like, there's only one way. You chop out the legs, and then we just, like, kill them all because they can't do nothing once the legs of the horses is gone. I've seen it work.
What do y'all like a
I believe
that
you.
wants to
Anything.
make glue?
I'm not real big in killing horses, though, so.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll do it. I mean, I wasn't going to make you do it.
Make me? I think you just wanted it.
Maybe a little. It just gets so boring waiting.
So I'm hearing a lot of waiting.
There'll be a lot of good.
I also wait. I do nothing. I could do
Explain.
some fucked up shit, but you know what? I'll refrain this time.
This time.
Ixalan, you're making your way in a wide arc around the grounds. You're quite familiar with them now. You've been all around them, sneaking and otherwise. You see about the same that everyone else sees. On the side of the keep, the heavy iron gates are in perfect condition all around it. You don't really see a good entry point, but you do see windows on the side of the house, well kept. Um, and the sides are kind of in the garden more. It's kind of a there's less foot traffic of the guards on the sides of the house instead of just the entrance in the back and the entrance in the front, which are heavily guarded. As you all wait,
One thing, do the guards, like, check in with each other? Like, are they calling out as they're going into dark alleyways and stuff to check out things?
give me a perception.
They make me wait too long. I'm gonna kill something. Where's the perception? Ooh, 15.
Not bad. No, they're not really They're not like military strict about it. They're just kind of they've likely been told to keep the area safe, and they're doing just that. But you see a couple of them kind of casually, hands in their bucklers, just looking around, not taking it, not being deadly serious about anything.
How long have I been waiting?
You've all been waiting. I mean, it's a walk to get there, and you were being slow, so it's maybe been half an hour. Roll me
Oh,
perceptions,
God.
everyone.
That's like an eternity. Oh, nope. Not
Nat
quite.
20.
15.
26.
That,
Or yeah,
Eight.
26.
that's an 8.
You're busy keeping an eye on the guards and watching their patterns as a true warrior. You kind of look for that kind of stuff. Everyone else, though, something a bit unexpected happens. On one of the rolling hills within Valaki, these kind of slow, loping hills, and this place isn't just completely flat lands. It's actually kind of close to the mountain ranges, so the elevation peaks and crests. Nothing so much that the horses don't have any trouble necessarily, but there are hills. One of them, quite suddenly, turned into a very large volcano that is erupting. The giant obsidian black volcano is pouring red hot, boiling magma out of the top of it. It's high in the air, wide, it's huge, gaping volcano suddenly appears, and bubbling smoke is coming out. There's this brilliant light. Um, you
Someone
hear.
please tell me that is Rictavio doing that.
Sorry, fixed point in time, Pompeii.
Oh shit, we're all dead already.
Some of you with a better perception check. I don't get to keep all of it. Um, you hear in a booming voice that is a little familiar to you. Someone is shouting, seemingly their voice is being projected by something. Um, you hear, "I am Grumush. The orcs shall reign supreme. All of you shall die." You can give me another perception check, everyone, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
That was
Information.
actually my perspective other deity if he hadn't been evil.
That's gonna be an 8.
19.
I got you beat, Eric. I got a 7.
24.
Two of you. Despite the booming nature of the voice and the sort of forced, like gravelly growl that it's being projected, you do recognize it as Rictavio.
Excellent. We're not all gonna die. Well,
Now, do we?
Another thing, you two high perceptioners notice and can deal with as you see fit. It's off in the distance a bit, maybe like a dozen, a dozen blocks or so, with unequal streets. It's off in the distance. But as you see the lava pour down, this boiling red energy that looks like it would melt any substance on Earth, that would just fall before it. As it touches the ground and the houses next to it, nothing happens.
So, do we
It's
kill?
almost like it's an illusion. Oh.
So we go and kill the lady first, and then the Grumps guy.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep. And then the Grumps guy.
Grumoosh!
Oh right, Grumoosh.
At this, you, maybe less arcanic inclined guys, maybe you Yarick, seeing this, you also the guards see this. Quite a few of them panic. They say, "Oh my God! What devilry is this? This is insane! My family lives on that street!" A good deal of them break towards it or away from it.
We doing D&D.
All right. So,
Oh my God!
yeah,
The
Aaron was talking about joining our game.
Yes, the Aaron.
Oh my God! It's been
Yeah,
forever.
he actually made a character and everything.
We played once or twice way back in the day.
Yeah, he was talking about it now that he has internet back in the country where he's living now.
The
He,
old country.
He's in the middle of fucking nowhere. I've been to his house. It's out there.
Maybe four of the guards, uh, instead of breaking to or from this a massive volcano, just kind of stare at it, slack jawed. What do you guys do?
I killed him.
Do I get the impression with the stealth bonus we're getting right now that they probably wouldn't give a shit about us, with the distraction adding to that?
Get the impression. Well, you feel like you could probably sneak by. There's a lot going on right now.
I'd make my way to old bitch's mansion then.
Give me a stealth check.
Hold that 20 bits.
Damn.
And that's all
Thank you.
James is going to get tonight.
Plus a
Hey.
10.
He
plus
seems to be getting a lot of them, yeah.
plus a 5, so that's 35.
Good lord. They
God
could, even if
damn.
nothing. Even if they were laser focused with like binoculars looking specifically for you, I don't think they could see you. But they're not.
They don't see this fucking half orc wearing a skull plate walk around.
All right.
So guards on this grounds of this big mansion, half of them start running. A few of them run away. They're panicking. A few are here and there on the grounds, and they're just looking up slack-jawed at this volcano that came out of nowhere. It's the craziest thing they've ever seen. You just kind of casually slip past them. They pay you no mind whatsoever, getting to the front door of the keep. What do the rest of you do?
Oh, James, actually, I think I'm gonna use this time to haul ass over to what's her fucking name?
Be stealth check.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I
we're
am
not
gonna.
gonna kill them.
No, you're gonna kill. You're gonna kill the
20,
big.
24.
You live your truth.
God
24.
damn it.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine.
We better get some fucking action when we get in here.
Yark, are you gonna try to sneak by these guys?
I don't want to, but look.
You live your truth, Yark.
Think
But
about
they're
it.
gonna start
Th-
screaming. I thought everybody was gonna play with me, and
Yark,
then
think about
everybody's
it.
gonna come
Th-
back.
think about it. It's these 4 guys, or a big vampire titty bitch that's running the town that you can have the glory of taking over.
I mean, but we could
Oh,
do both.
just
Whatever.
just
I
think about
sneak.
it, Yard. The
I
hardest person to kill is this way.
You sneak. Give me a stealth check, please. I don't
uh,
think it's necessary.
I sneak as hard as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Ooh, that was actually a good one. Oh, that is a 31.
Okay, you're fine. Ixalan, that just leaves you. You were kind of outside. You see the same thing everyone else saw, and you're kind of alone out here. You see a bunch of guards run by. One of them saying, "Oh my God, I've got to get my son back. He's at this place, or he's at work right now."
Oh, I climbed through a window.
Okay. I'll let the dice decide. Hold on one moment. One moment. Some decisions need to be made. And I'll give you the high roll. The window's locked.
Oh, well, I guess it's a good thing I'm proficient in lockpicking with thieves' tools.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Uh, that is a 12.
Let me look up block DCs. The rest of you, the door is locked. The front door is locked. You get to it, click, big heavy lock on it. What do you guys do?
Oh, Yard. I hear that there are 3 guys who say you're a bitch behind this door. Did you hear that?
Fuck yeah, I did. And I fucking kicked the shit out of
Give me a strength check.
it. 15.
Yark, think about it this way. That door is wooden. It's just a prefab stump.
It's just a stump waiting to happen, baby.
That's right. That's right. So, I don't know. I doubt a 15 actually broke it.
15 is pretty good. It's just a door. You kick it open. It smashes Aragorn style. You open both at once, kind of kicking it right in the center.
And I
It's not
charge
an
in and
iron
look
door
for
or
the
anything like
nearest
that.
person who might have said something about me being a pussy.
I think there's a big woman for
Meanwhile, Ixalan, a single spring lock, quote unquote. It's not really even a spring lock. It's just a latch. Child's play for you. Slip in, slip out. They didn't even lock it really. It's only painted over it. You had to raise it.
So like a renter does, like a
Yeah.
landlord.
Yeah.
Painted over that and the outlets. Um, Yeah, you open it and get in. So you guys are on sort of opposite sides of the house. Yarg, you bust in with the gang. You see this long hallway. You've been here before. Very austere, very nice and beautifully arranged.
I actually don't think I've been in this building at all. I wasn't here the first
Oh
time.
yeah, maybe you
Yeah.
haven't. Not the
I'm
Yarg would
coming in
care.
blind.
Not that Yark would care too much, but very beautiful. You come into this long hallway, beautiful chandelier greeting you, very expensive rug. There's a huge room to the left, which just seems to be dedicated to art pieces, and there's a tea room to the right. Ixalan, you enter from the side. You were in this sort of uh, not kitchen exactly, more of a pantry. It seems to be just a dry storage. What do all of you do?
I charge down the hallway.
Okay. Okay. Roll me perception, please.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere fast. 19.
That's pretty good.
Nope, 20.
Um,
Sorry.
that's even better.
I'll just casually walk behind Yorick.
um,
You better pick up the pace. I'm moving 45 feet.
Good
I
God.
whip out my cock and break it into a 90-degree angle.
What?
Interesting.
Now everyone in the room
tactics.
is fucking terrified.
I,
As one does.
I
That's
mutilate
what
my
it does.
genitals as a way to intimidate everyone in the room.
Well, it
You
works.
gotta fuel yourself by the dark side of the force. But even they think this is fucked up.
Like a rolling boulder, Yorick, you barrel through the house, knocking over very nice sort of end tables and a couple of other like small little glass pottery that's very fragile and very beautiful, and you smash it to pieces. Uh,
It's because I saw it.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. As you're in the middle of your stomps, you do hear commotion from one of the rooms.
Ooh. I find that door and kick that one open.
They didn't lock it. It doesn't appear to be able to be locked. It's kind of this big,
Do
like,
do I see him kick the door open? Am I close enough to see him do this?
yes. I assume you're all together.
I'm,
Well,
I'm
except
gonna
for
yell. I'm gonna yell as I see him kick it open. That's them. I saw them walk through that door. They kept saying you couldn't make a stump out of your own penis.
what in God's name are you talking about?
And the weird one said, "Try me."
He's trying to bardic inspiration, but
He's got the spirit.
Your penis called you a pussy. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, I beat it furiously.
Wow.
Big door. It doesn't appear too locked. It's just kind of this sliding lattice work, very fancy. There's ivy and stuff on it, and it opens to this like big room with a glass top ceiling and a dome. And you expect that at one point in history there may have been this may have been like a room dedicated to growing plants or something like that. But now it's just a big empty room with all the darkness. But notwithstanding, there are 4 guards in here, all ready for you. Made a ton of noise. 2 of them are holding these huge mastiffs with these long trails of drool as they trying to rip out of the chain leashes that the guards hold them on. Lady Watcher stands back behind everyone with a fearful look on her face, and you also see one of the cavaliers in his beautiful armor, though he looks a bit haggard and injured.
And I just smile real big and say, "Playtime!" And I rage.
And
you
he sees
even got a
something like
fucking
this.
picture of him.
Lady Dimitro? Yeah, of course. That's who she is.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
gotta be like a fucking R cup or something, dude. She's 7 foot tall.
Oh, shit. Oh.
That's happening.
You know,
They're ready for
20.
you, so you don't really get a surprise, but they're kind of defensively waiting, so they don't really get a surprise either. Ixalan, what are you doing? You hear this thump, 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 and then like this kind of commotion happen.
I guess I'm gonna start creeping down to where that is, trying to see if there is an alternative entrance to that room.
Give me this. You can use a stealth. They're busy. They're not looking for you. Yet. Give me a perception when you get in the area.
18.
Let me think. 2 windows in the back. They're large and tall, but kind of not very wide. They kind of like almost not like church windows exactly, but there's these big tall windows. Let a lot of like sun in, and then there's a glass dome roof, as I said, that is open to the outside. But there's glass on it, not open, but you can see the darkness of the midday sky.
Now,
That's
is it
about
midday or is it evening? Because we
late afternoon. Late afternoon.
all right.
But that's kind of the only entrances in and out. They're kind of covered with glass. as well as this big sliding door that your friends are all standing in. Also, roll initiative.
Now,
Right.
Wait,
do-
everybody?
is it
Yeah.
just a glass
Shit.
pane, or is the window, is it able to be opened?
You'd have to get closer to the ceiling dome, but the two long, tall windows look to be panes. They don't look to be openable.
Rolled a nat 20 for sure.
I rolled a dirty 20.
I just need to ask one question. Did my rage actually start?
Uh,
Because I'm going last.
I got a 13.
I got a 5.
no, it wouldn't have.
Alright, I gotta get my water. Hang on.
Oh, Zax.
Yeah, I was trying to
This is
think, I was
gonna-
trying to finagle away, but they were ready for you. They heard you come in, man. So Patches first, then Calgath, right?
This is gonna sting a lot.
Then so you said you were last. Oh,
Yeah, I got a 5.
excellent. There.
That's rolling, like, at advantage. And I got a 1 and a 2.
Oh. Mm.
There's a kick in the gonads.
Don't think about it this way. Yark can come in clutch.
They actually
mate.
lower themselves, so but not as low as you.
Yeah, it's better for like whenever I'm playing a healer. Not that I am now.
That's
Whenever you don't,
To
which is
roll
all the
low.
time.
Whenever I don't, which is all the time, exactly.
I will point at that cavalier and say, "He's mine. Don't touch him."
Arena, and it is Patch's turn. Athos. I'm back just yet. That's okay.
Patrice.
He had to
Yeah.
get his water.
It has to have water. All right. So, is anybody else going in front of me, or is it am I first?
You're
You're
first.
first.
Um. Makes me sad because they're like the easiest shot. This is a weird question, but like, is there any way for me to get the dogs to just go the fuck away? I'm serious.
Might be more distracted by your dog.
They.
I have a wolf, man. Don't fuck around with the wolf.
You could try an animal handling, but it's gonna be difficult. You'd have to
Yeah,
manage. They're trained.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
femur,
You
something.
could certainly try though.
Nah, I know it won't work.
I mean, you can like wag your dick at them a couple of times, and they might decide to like
If you-
shoot.
I've tried that at a few dogs in the past, and
If you had a big bag of snossagers, maybe.
Yeah. I
unfortunately,
should have brought me
Bacon
something
strips.
here.
I have rations, but I don't think those are sausage rations.
Bacon
Sadly.
strips.
All right.
What do you do?
Are the dogs specifically with any of the guys?
Yeah,
Can I
they're
tell that they're with the people? He's with him, and he's with him.
yeah.
I'm
They
gonna
got
shoot.
they have leashes,
All right.
but not for long.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot one of the guys that is not hanging out with the dogs because I don't want the dogs getting all angry with me.
Okay. Two were standing in front of Lady Dimitro.
Okay. Well,
He's Lady Watcher.
they're getting a fucking.
I can't hear anything.
What?
One left or right?
I'll go big lefty.
Okay, roll it.
All right, it's gonna be 2 shots. That right in the fucking whatever, in the face, preferably. We get 23
Hits.
and a 26,
Also hits.
and that would be it's 8 damage and 12 damage, so 20 damage.
Damn. Pretty solid thunk. Yeah, just rushing in, kicking open the door. Surprise, surprise. They get about 1 second to think about what's about to happen, and it just whoop, whoop, fucking Boromir. Um, coils back. Is that it? Still up, of course.
Fuck, yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Fucking Boromir.
I'm about to reset this computer.
Shit, that got me good, man.
Calgath, are you here?
He stepped away.
Yeah, I heard him in the background. I was like, something's not working. Ixalan, we'll skip to you.
Oh, yeah, he's not in Discord right now. He left.
Yeah, he said something about resetting his computer.
Ixalan, what do you do about all this?
About how far away is old Big Titties?
It's not. It's a house. It's not very large. Maybe like 40 max, just because you're standing outside of the gang.
That's my favorite answer.
All right, so
Nowhere's to run.
well, all right. Since they do not know that I am there, am I going to have to actually enter into the room to be within 30 feet?
Mm, big room. No, no. You could.
Oh.
You'll be like right behind the gang.
All right, so I will kneel down and Misty step behind her.
Whew. Bypassing all the guards. Misty Step is not something she knows anything about. She screams in shock and terror as suddenly Reaper is shown up behind her.
Reaper indeed, because
Squee.
I'm about to start severing some flesh. Uh, 15 to hit.
It's
Oh my god, it actually does. Fuck! That was a low roll, too.
No.
Pretty low.
Yeah.
That is 8 damage.
okay.
Are you assassin spec?
No, Phantom.
Oh, okay.
Plus another 10.
okay.
And I
He
will...
has 4 feet now.
Garrett's like, hold on while I adjust this health pool.
I will Wails from the Grave.
Okay.
Exactly.
I can't hear anything else. Like that's all I hear every time you say whales from the grave. I literally just imagine the whales coming out of the ground.
Yep, undead rotting flesh.
Dude,
And
a giant undead whale would scare the fuck out of me out of the fucking ground. Are you serious? Think about that.
you know what?
That's horrifying.
I'm gonna target that fucking cavalier that ran off like a bitch.
Good
And
call.
he gets 7 damage.
Oh, is that guy? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, man. I'd have shot him first.
I told you he was mine!
For Lady
We
Watcher,
We share in this family.
thinking throat slit, kidney stab, heart puncture. What are you thinking?
Wait, is she dead?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I will go right to the base of the spine. Like right
Just
next
wants
to it.
Cripple her and leave her there.
No.
Twist it to the side and yank it straight back to me.
My God.
Okay, give me a strength check to see how much spine you get.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, from now on, you're going to be called the Predator.
Another paralyzer.
8.
Okay. I mean, fucking.
Birthday.
It's pretty hard. You get more of a chunk of connecting tissue and
You accidentally rip out her
gross
colon
tongue
instead.
and muscle.
Yeah.
You completely misalign the spine though, and you see her crumple down in just pure sudden agony. She convulses for a moment before she's quiet yet again. Lady Washer is merely a noble woman, not a warrior.
She's 18 feet tall. It's a scary bitch. She should have known.
heroes have arrived.
Jesus Christ.
I love being a good guy. It's wonderful.
The guards have the same shocked reaction the Lady Watcher did, except she's now sans most of her spine. And you hear shouts and yells, Lady Watcher, what have you done? They are going to go to attack you. John, what's your AC? It's been a while.
17.
So they have 2. Yes, 3. Oh, that was pretty good, actually. Ooh, nat 20 on the last one.
Shit.
With their spears, they attack. Exposing yourself to take out the lady. You are gonna get the brunt of their energy. They each have. I'm trying to do this quickly. They have a lot of attacks.
Yep.
They hit almost every single one of them at nat 20. So, John,
What?
I'm a uncanny dodge the nat 20.
Okay, let me do these first then. They each have strength. God damn it, math. Okay, no, that's wrong. 32 damage.
Ooh.
Total?
Yes.
I was about to say first hit,
And then
32
for
damage.
the 20, I mean, do you want them to try to roll the table? That might be bad for you, but it might be good too.
Might be really funny too.
You know what? Feeling spicy. Go for it.
Why don't you roll it? It's your.
Yeah,
It's your
John, it's your
number.
death. Why don't you go ahead and roll
All right.
it?
What? Let me see. D100, correct?
Yes.
Let me see. It's nice knowing you, boys. That's a 95.
Oh!
Damn. Isn't that one that I got? I think I
Far
got that
from
one
mine.
on the skull guy. I think that was
Oh my
like the
God.
missing an eye or something like that. Something terrible.
Throat pierced.
Oh shit! Instant death?
I mean, instant KO'd.
Oh, I was like, fuck me!
The only thing
Oh,
that
shit.
instantly kills you is like triple your con damage, but that happens once in a blue moon. But incapacitated. You paid a heavy price for your assassination, Mr. John Wilkes Booth.
Holy
What happens when you go after
shit.
them big old titties, man?
Yeah.
Look, I'm fine by that. All right.
Being an assassin has its cost. You immediately attract all the attention, the rage they feel at how helpless they are in the face of your absolute perfection, slipping behind them, killing her before they can even react. They rush at you with their spears. One gets a lucky thrust right into your throat. You are incapacitated.
Which one got
It was a risky move.
Which one got the thrust into
It was
his
the
throat?
Cavalier, actually.
Oh, excellent.
So they're kind of like beating you up.
That's perfect. So their backs are turned, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Hey, watch
Interesting.
out! Oh my god! Dogs. Are gonna rush you, closest ones. Rena hasn't done anything yet. They're gonna rush you too. They're gonna try to bite you and other things. So, Yorick and Kalgath.
Oh, me.
What's your AC, Kalgath?
Did
Dead?
James ever make it back?
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Tracy? Dead.
It is.
There you go.
It 16.
That's what I thought. Okay, so both of you are gonna take a bite. 4 for you, Yark. 6 for you, Kalgath. And they're gonna try to trip you up. Give me a strength check. These big ass dogs. They rolled kind of low, so you should be fine. But give me a strength check, you two.
I fucking hate trip checks. I fucking hate them. I fail them every time. I swear to fucking God, it's a nat 1. I swear to God.
You're tripped?
I
Oh,
swear.
God.
I
14.
think you've ever passed.
You're good.
Just as I was bitching about the fact that I fail them every time, I roll a nat 1.
I was going to say, I don't think you have ever passed a trip check ever.
I don't think ever.
God.
No, it's because you rolled 220s.
James, have you ever played a game without me?
I don't know.
If you haven't, you've never passed a trip check.
Oh, did we like go back and let So I think James was supposed to be like second in combat.
Oh, that's
Correct, he
true.
was.
Yes, James, you go next.
I was gonna let it just pass because my mic was messed up.
We'll go next, and then back in line normally. But they have already started. It doesn't really matter. Everybody's got a turn. They're
Yeah.
using their reach. They're staying about 10 foot away. Only 2 hits for each of you. 8 Yark and 9 Calgath. They're staying. They're well trained soldiers. Lady Watcher was just a person. These guys are soldiers. They're staying back 10 foot, stabbing you with their spears as you contend with the dogs. James, you are on the ground. A big slobbery dog is on top of you. He's not friendly though.
He's not friendly though.
Not friendly bites.
Not a Beethoven situation.
These aren't those love bites, baby.
Fuck, I'm already like in touch range. I'll cast inflict wounds.
Oh my god. Hit him with it.
Show me potato salad. 18.
Well, that's a pretty good potato salad you
That
got.
definitely is.
Hell yeah. 15 damage.
That's not the one that can't kill them, right? I forget.
I'm
Inflict
pretty
wounds
sure
can.
it can only reduce them to 1.
No, harm reduces them to
Harm,
1.
that's
Inflict
Harm,
wounds
okay.
can still kill them.
You kind of grab the dog by the throat in a rage of always being tripped at all times. Inflicting the wounds, you see its flesh sort of peel back. It's not as necrotic as perhaps Ixalan's energy is. It's more of a green, white light, but it is no less damaging to it. It sort of sears and burns. Falls down on top of you. It's heavy weight, about 40 pounds, maybe more. It's actually much heavier with this kind of gear, but he falls on top of you. Dead dog.
Dead dog? Oh,
Dead dog.
yeah.
What else?
Yeah, it's a dead dog, man.
I try and get up, I guess, now.
Yeah, you don't
You
want to be
can.
on the ground whenever they start swinging at you again. That's gonna be bad news.
Stand up. That's all you got.
Yep,
Yark.
that's it.
All right,
The
so
dog at your heels and a guy sticking you with a hot poker. What do you do?
all right.
What are
First,
you gonna do?
I fucking rage.
Ah.
And it's a fucking frenzied rage. And I ignore the little fucking pissant that's like been like nibbling on my kneecap, and I fucking charge straight at the cavalier.
That's right.
He's the one that got away.
You will take,
Cavalier's gonna
Tax
get a
opportunity.
dipping like nobody else.
which I'm sure you're mentally prepared for.
I'm not
Tell-
mentally prepared for anything. I'm just
Tell
charging.
Cherie, this is what she was missing last night.
This dog is on your ass, man. For 6 damage from the dog. Piercing, so not like a magical dog.
Still half damage.
The other guy misses. And you run past him, up to the Cavalier. His
Man, I
beautiful...
can't shoot him.
Yeah, you
run.
can. That's not a 5e thing, remember?
Oh, okay. God, no, I keep forgetting, man.
Yeah, they took that out, which I think is a good decision. Archers
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
need to be
The
I
only
should be
difference
able to
is-
shoot somebody, you know.
Yeah, the only difference is
yeah,
if he's
I-
actually behind an object, not a person.
Yeah, cover.
Yeah.
The Cavalier's
Well,
blue and black armor, kind of mimicking the Skull Knight, for lack of a better term, that you had seen, but not nearly as beautiful and perfect. But this is kind of just a normal knight's armor. He is going to stab Ixalan again, not leaving the corpse to chance, and suddenly you're behind him. What do you do?
I'm running up. My fucking eyes burning with fury. I'd get a running jump and bring my axe over my head and drop it down on top of his fucking skull.
Oh my god! Roll
I'm
it
gonna
up.
scream out.
Technically.
I'm gonna
That
scream
one.
out. That was the one that said you were a bitch.
Yeah. The one that got away.
The one that
The
got.
one that got away. That's a 17.
Yeah, it's a target. Yes, it hits.
Oh shit! I don't have my fucking dice out. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's bullshit. Fucking 8 damage on the first one.
How much? What'd you say?
8 damage,
Oh, got it. Got it. Okay.
and I swing again. Pissant, motherfucker. Ooh, that's much better. They don't have anything like that. Yeah,
Are you adding your modifiers
So-
to it?
I think so.
You added your rage?
Yeah, I think I get a +2 for rage. If I can find my button for that. Rage. Yeah, +2 damage. Not to attack. Alright, so yeah. So this one is a 26 to hit.
That hits even more.
And I get fucking... Ooh, that's a lot better. So... 13 damage. Nope, wait. Bullshit. Yeah, nope. I was right the first time. 13 damage on the second hit.
Damn. Yeah, the dog is tripping you up this entire time, and you're so focused on attacking him. You try to trip up. Your first swing, not too much impact in it. He immediately turns, ready for a fight, and he catches just this absolute Thor's hammer into his stomach, picks him up off the ground. You see blood shoot out of his slotted helmet. Very angry man on him. Dark
No.
Wind.
Bitch.
Rena, with you. She is not barbarian raging, but she is a fighter at this point. She's been with you guys a long time.
Good, big man. Fuck, she should be
She's
pretty
picked up a
solid.
lot. She is,
Yeah.
you can't really tell exactly, but she is fighting this other guard with her sword. You see her silver, beautiful sword singing in the air. She tries to push her back. Dathis.
I'm gonna help out my boy and shoot that fucking dog. Even though it's against everything I believe. I can't have anybody hurting my terrifying retarded cousin.
Special needs.
He's just too cool.
To kill.
Your pocket stump grinder.
Yes, my fucking jeez. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna shoot that dog. So that's a nat 1. Now that's an
Oh.
11 to hit. I don't think that hits.
Don't worry
That one
about
never.
it.
That
I'm
one
gonna-
never hits.
Once everybody else is dead, I'm gonna fuck that one to death. It's
I
fine.
don't have a critical fail table up.
21.
Find one in like 1 second.
Is that a critical hit fail?
Wait, what do you mean?
So I got a 1 to hit, which is 11 to hit.
It's
one is
still a
crit.
nat 1.
Yeah, I know.
Can't get rid of the one. That's for sure.
Oh, no, that's fine. But the other one was a 21 to hit.
First one hit, but just for fun on the critical fail table.
That's fine.
Roll me a d20, please, real quick.
8. Assuming I live, that's 13 damage to the dog.
Okay, so that's interesting, actually. So your first attack, the dog is well trained. With your nat 1,
He catches the arrow and throws it back at you. Fuck you.
gets a chance. Yeah, that works out. Yeah, that's pretty anime. The dog, well trained, warhound. He sees the aggression from you. He knows what, generally, if somebody's shooting at him, he's in trouble. Turns to face you with a wide miss. He sprints at you. He tears into your leg, starts ripping and tearing. Thankfully, with a bow, you're able to just put him down on the spot. But he does tear out 9 damage from your leg.
Cool.
But alas, low HP. He's a dog.
All right, I'll before, like right after I kill him, I'll just put my hand on him and say a little prayer. It's good. Like I'm sorry, man. I didn't want to have to do that.
Are you going to turn around at the same time?
What do you mean? Turn around the same time.
Every time you turn around, you say a little prayer.
Yeah.
uh, yes. It is unfortunate to kill a dog like that, but you feel like you have to. You take a
You
second
gotta
look,
do
and
what
it's
you
actually
gotta
just a
do.
tiny little puppy, and there's an orphan that's like reaching its hands out. It's like, no.
A single tear falls down my face as I see a piece of trash.
And it's a corgi.
Oh,
Tony, that's not funny. Don't do
What
those things, James, you animal killer.
the
You can't handle that.
whatever, fucking horse killer.
I scream home tree.
Just
Yeah.
imagine it was a pug. You were putting it out of its
Oh,
misery. Come
that's
on.
much better. You could have made them all pugs, and would you like to get killed by 50 dire pugs? Bring it the fuck on, you ugly.
I like how the tone went. Those are basically not even dogs. Fuck them.
They're not, man. Good lord, they're trained to be like self-destructive, not
They have,
the
yeah.
they're just not.
Pugs
They're
have
not.
been bred to just suffer their entire lives. It's
Pretty
Well,
much,
so have
man.
I, but you don't see me bitching about it.
He essentially put down a pug chihuahua mix.
oh God! Yeah, thank you for that.
Like,
Did the world a favor.
all right.
Deathis, you've killed a dog. There's a dead dog at your feet. You say a quick prayer, being the very naturalistic man you are. Calgath, it's your turn. The dog nipping at your heels is no more. You stand kind of by yourself. There's two guards within 30 feet of you, both with their spears at the ready. And ahead of you, Yark is toe to toe with a gang of them. What do you do?
James is thinking about using his turn to make fun of me.
I'm going to bonus action summon my weapon. If I can find where it's at. Bonus action summon my weapon, and it's gonna hit one of the two dudes. I'm gonna leave the cavalier for Yark.
You're helping out Ixalan and Yark over there.
Yeah, you
I-
ain't
no.
gotta worry
No,
about
he-
it.
No, I'm gonna do the two other guys.
right
Okay.
now.
He's
Left
just
arm.
helping out Yark. He's not
Let's do-
helping out me.
Well, it kind of depends. If they start like poking you too much, you really will be dead.
I put numbers by them so we could easily kind of avoid this. See, just call it a number. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see?
Leave it to
Fucking
Garrett to make it easy for us.
3.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hit him with it.
22 to hit for the spiritual weapon. A whopping 7 damage to his face.
Got it. Arrows are starting to fly now that the brothers are in full gear.
And then I will just straight up attack twice. 22 to hit.
It is.
Oh yeah, I forget. You know, I rolled the same fucking thing a minute ago. 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Alright, on my one that did hit, it will be 7 plus a D8. 10 damage total.
Okay. Got it. Going mano a mano with him. Softening him up with your magical arrow. You just go into strike. Let's see.
Oh, these are arrows as well.
Oh, okay.
This is my bow.
You meant to.
I should have been specific.
Either way, yeah. Thwack. Ormir. This reach weapon means nothing to your reach weapon. The bow. Ixalan. Let's give me a death saving throw.
That's a 15.
Fuck, I was gonna heal you. I forgot.
I
I
was.
did it. I totally forgot that you had fallen.
So instead of healing me, he kills a dog.
Well, I was just trying to be helpful, to be honest, because I thought somebody else was. Never mind. I
Oh, he
thought.
was calling you out. I thought he was calling me out.
The only
No,
one
it's
Don't worry,
fine, yeah.
guys. I will cast cure everything with my axe.
I'm gonna cure your wounds with this fucking.
They really need a table for mental states.
I don't think any of us need to fuck with that. That's just a bad idea.
Oh, dude, in fucking
Okay.
3rd edition, they actually had like you had to make like crazy insanity
rolls?
saves. Yeah, with whenever you saw something crazy, like whenever we saw Ixalan just fucking eat a fucking spear to his throat, we would have all had to make fucking insanity saves.
Like, I can't handle this. I can't handle this.
I think all of us would be so fucked in the head by like day 3 of this that like
Dude,
it wouldn't even matter.
it got so ridiculous. It was fucking great.
Not to mention in Strahd's domain there being like no light and shit.
Yeah,
hmm
you'd be crazy as shit in no time.
Ixalan, the sounds of the battlefield are starting to deafen a little bit. You hear, whereas before your senses are so battle tuned that you hear everything. Now they're starting to get a little far away. Start to see little shadows appear in your vision, whereas before you were fine tuned to the battlefield. Darts. Will strike. Most of them have one target, and it's a crazy loud barbarian.
Yeah, stay the fuck away from me.
They have a lot of attacks, but they're not doing too good this round. Okay.
Oh wait, I did attack recklessly, so everybody who's attacking me is at advantage. Don't forget that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's the
Reroll
trade-off.
all your bad rolls, Garrett.
Let's try that
There
again.
you go.
He's got to reroll all of them. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true, because he might get a nat 20. One did get a nat 20. Nice!
Hey, I'll eat it.
Surprisingly, still kind of bad. Okay, so let me do these first. They really aren't showing out. Oh, the Cavalier. I forgot. Okay, so, okay. Do these.
I'm
Or-
here
and
for
the
one
Cavalier,
thing,
and the Cavalier.
and that is to distract everybody from hurting my friends.
Yeah, a flurry of blows. You attack so recklessly, you know, you're kind of in the real time of the battle. You're winding back so far that you could probably chop through a great oak, but this leaves you completely at an exposed position for their flurry of spears. For uh, 31, 31 damage, all piercing.
Round down to 15 or 16.
15.
And critical hit table. Do you want to roll it?
Absolutely not.
Sure. Okay. And I will roll it. Or do you mean you want to take the double damage instead? I guess that makes sense for you, but it's kind of, you know, not as
I mean, I love double damage.
okay, fine. Let me do his then. From the Cavalier. No, it wasn't. It wasn't from the Cavalier. Cavalier was last time. He got a total of double 11 for you after your 22 round down to 11.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, if they're attacking the players, you round down. If you're attacking the enemy, you round up for half.
Nice.
So
Gotcha.
gang fight over here as you come barreling through like a crazy person. They're gonna rush you as well because you're shooting them the arrows. He's gonna attack, and the other one's wrapped up with Arena right now. No, only one. I gotta take 9, please.
Garrett, I'm gonna re-roll as a furry.
And Arena is having her own separate battle by herself. So, you know, keep that in mind.
I'm just saying, the more you hurt me, Garrett, the more I'm gonna hurt you.
It's gonna be a half. He's gonna be a half elf, half fox.
Oh god.
I swear to God, I was gonna tell him that my race was going to be specifically called a frisky fox.
Oh my god.
I am amorous.
Even I'm
Boreon.
uncomfortable with that.
God.
And he's gonna walk around and just scream "ooh woo" every time he attacks.
That's no,
Ooh,
we don't
what's
even want.
this?
No. We don't give ideas like that.
Ah, fuck.
Slan lies on the ground. The rest of you, in combat individually, Arena included. Yarrick, it's your go. You are surrounded.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, still attacking recklessly and furiously and trying to turn this motherfucking cavalier into meat paste. 21 to hit.
It's
We should have.
8 damage on the first hit.
Got it.
Second attack is a 18.
It hits. Yes.
for 18 damage.
Oh my god.
Is that one hit?
That was one hit.
Jesus.
Is he still breathing?
He is trying to breathe as best he can. You hear this wet, racking breath. He was injured before, and he was trying to, walk it off a little bit, but you guys rushed into Lady Watcher's house for revenge. He's barely standing up. You see him wobble and shake, and blood is just raining down from his slotted mouthpiece helmet. He still has a fire within his eyes, though. He's still up.
Not for long. That
Just
is a 26 to hit.
never
The status would have said
mind.
it, but now it says
Never
fucked
mind.
up.
And that is a 17 damage.
Good God.
Yeah, so I see him like haggling, and I grin real big, and I grab him by the helmet, and I shove my fucking fingers up in all those little crevices that I made with me axe, and I feel around for something beaten, and I squish it.
You're like, oh, you have something wet and squishy behind these eyes of yours. Ew, squish.
And I pull it up, and I hand it to whoever's closest to me.
You wanted these brains, right? He's like, blah, blah.
Attack! Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
It's really gross. His raw brains actually smell like rotting fish. I don't know if anybody knows that.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Delicious.
Delicious. To a mind flayer.
That's right.
Cavalier is quite dead. Game of Thrones, when he smashed the guy's head? Sure,
Yeah.
you remember? Just that,
Oh, yeah.
When it's fucking
The mountain
Yeah.
versus the scorpion, or whatever.
the Mountain versus the Mandalorian.
The Mountain versus the
Fucking
Scorpion
Pedro
King?
Pascal.
What's
I
his
think
fucking
it's the
title?
Viper.
The Viper,
Oh.
yes. It's close.
It was a
Yeah,
very short-lived character.
I turn to my two new friends and I grin real big.
Rena, fighting her way through. Doing a pretty good job. You see, well, you don't see unless you're paying attention to her. But no.
What if you are paying attention? What's going on?
I mean, I've been checking to see if she's like letting it all go like I told her, but it doesn't sound like she is.
No, still needs a little training on how to let it all go, but she's doing well swordsmanship-wise.
Yarrick starts singing Let It Go.
Let it go! Let it go! Shut up and kill that fucking hoe!
Guards mostly fruitlessly stabbed all of you. Athos.
Yes.
You're sort of in the middle of the room. This has become a circle all around you of chaos. What do you do about this?
I look around and see who seems like they need some help. Who looks like they need the most help right now?
Ixalan.
That's what I figured.
The one that's like bleeding out on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The rhetorical question?
Well, I'm just saying, like that's.
Did I notice him take a spear to the throat and bleeding out on the floor?
I will cast Cure Wounds.
That's a touch.
Or what? Okay,
Yeah.
well then I'll move to you and cast Cure Wounds.
You'll incur some attacks doing that.
Okay, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, they see you coming, and they're like, "Oh God, another one." They actually both hit.
Surprised they're not like fucking shitting their pants because they're going just eating their friend like a fucking hamburger.
I mean,
16 damage.
you'd imagine they would be shitting their pants if they see you walking around yanking it coming at them.
Yeah, you take some stuck attacks of opportunity there. They don't want the Yark situation happening again to them. They quickly react to you for 16 damage. But you are at Ixalan now.
Yeah. While they're doing that, I'll slap their hands off and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'll just walk past them.
Stop!
That thing is sharp. Are you crazy?
God damn it, guys! I'm busy here. What the fuck?
Trying to help my friend, you prick.
Not even looking at you, man. All right, I'm gonna heal him for 15.
Ooh.
Okay. Exelon, just as you were entering into a sort of shadowy plane where
Just when Jesus starts coming.
things were just starting to coalesce in shapes and forms. You wake. Where you were.
Look at him and be like, "You're in hell."
Yeah, tell me what's new. Oh God, I hate that place.
Let it
Oh.
go, let it go.
Oh, yeah.
Float up until that hoe.
Actually, Exelon, before you get too crazy and start planning, we have a major injury.
Yeah, I rolled at 79.
29. That might be bad. Oh, it's random, actually, this chart is. Doesn't apply. You're fine. Okay,
Oh,
you're fine.
sweet.
Damn.
So,
Yeah.
no major injuries. Maybe a small scar on your neck, but that's about it. For
That's
now.
interesting.
Yes. Athos has revived the fallen Calgath. Man is very close to you. He's sticking you with something sharp. What do you do about that?
Big me?
He's pointed his throbbing spear at you as he's thrusting it forward over and over.
Wait, who is doing this to who?
Calgath.
He's asking Caligath if he wants a bit of the old in and out.
Oh, he cut out, so I couldn't understand.
Him and his droogies are out on the prowl trying to get a little bit of the old in and out.
I'm going to inflict wounds on him at the highest level I have.
James is gonna wink at him.
Level
Oh.
2.
Dirty 20 to hit.
It's
That is 42 damage.
Damn, James, what the fuck?
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Please just make him a fucking like disintegrate like Frieza in the Goku
I
fight.
actually rolled like 4s on some of those. Like I could have hit him for so much more.
Do you not remember when I was eaten by that tree and I fucking inflict the wounds on that ass?
That
That's a lot of
was a long
damage.
time.
That was a natural 19
Yeah,
with
it's like the whole risk of having a spellcaster in touch range.
but I ended up doing like 102 damage to that fucking tree.
I always see your magic as sort of a natural tinted green energy, the cycle of life and death. That's how you do damage and healing. But how would you describe it, Calgath? You just did to this man.
Maybe it kind of like at first seems like it's healing him, like turning his skin like a light glowing green, and then all of a sudden the skin starts turning into like a dying bark type of look.
Stitches together and then just keeps stitching together, and it becomes like this rock hard birch wood.
Yeah, something like that.
Looks like
You encase this man in his own wooden tomb, basically. Maybe bones, maybe calcium or something. You can hear his muffled screaming as his internal organs all kind of calcify and stop.
little branches poke
Hear
out
kind
of
of a
his
little
eyes.
pop from the
ears.
wood.
Yeah. Calgath just keeps repeating, "Now you fucked up for some reason."
And for a little sprinkle, I'm gonna bonus action spiritual weapon the guy in front of Arena.
Okay.
Will be
Hey, number 4.
11 plus a D8. 13 damage.
Oh my god. Pretty rough. These are town guard. They're nothing too crazy, so a fight like this is above their pay grade, but they're trying their best. Ixalan, we're back in the realm of the living for now. You stand looking up, or you awaken looking up at your dear friend Athos. You're kind of laying right beside Lady Watcher. You see her face looking into yours, but her eyes are quite more dead than yours. What do you do?
I will stand up put one foot on top of her and step over to the right side of guard number 2 and tell him, that was a pretty good job, but let's see how you like it in return. And I will attack his ass.
I'll look at John while he's doing all that and be like, we let him fuck you before you passed out.
That's even better.
17-inch dick. Terrifying. Hers, not yours, obviously.
Going for that big finish.
That was what we were really fighting.
All right.
Ourselves.
Ourselves. All of them.
25 to hit.
That hits.
That is, get back to my shit, 8 damage.
Okay.
Plus 17 more.
Did you say plus 17 more damage?
Yes, with sneak attack, that was a 6, a 5, a 4, and a 2.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sneak attack gets real sick real quick.
And I will do another large aquatic mammal from the ground.
What was that metal band that sang about flying whales? Gojira, right?
Yeah.
I like those guys.
Did they really have a
I
song
thought it
about
was
that?
Mastodon,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's good.
Mastodon, maybe?
I don't think I've ever listened to Gojira. I like Mastodon.
And it is going to go at the motherfucker in front of our arena for another 7 damage.
Oh, nice, nice.
And I will bonus action disengage off out of reach.
There's a
Oh, yes. These two are desperately trying to deal with this whirlwind of axe-based hate. They're keeping him back, trying to stab him when they can with their spears, and you just come up behind them and, rub one hand on their face. Like, shh, it's okay. Just stab right in the liver.
motherfucker.
You moved the wrong one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. You moved Eric, not Excellent.
Yes, Eric. Quickly disappearing again as soon as you arrived. New hole in this guard. Just for him. Their turn.
Just like the thing that I was talking about, the whale spirit thing. It's a Japanese
Folklore.
folklore thing.
Not a great spot. They do have advantage, thank God for them. Another nat 20. That's pretty good.
Man, tonight everybody's just fucking rolling, man.
Good advantage stacked attacks. So, they're not going to break away from you. That would be madness, Arik.
That's
They're gonna
right.
keep trying to
Stand
stab you.
right there.
If they take their eyes off you for 1 second, they die. That's how they feel anyway. So, 14 damage, then an additional
14 already halved, or
24, not halved. I won't have for you. That's too annoying.
okay,
For you.
24 total. So
24 total.
12.
Yes.
All right.
The fight with Arena continues. She's pretty good. See how good it is. Oh, he doesn't have advantage, duh. Why would he? Okay. Arik.
Yay!
They're trying to keep you back. They're stepping back as you just ignore all of their well-placed stabs. Admittedly, they're well trained. You're just not having it. What do you do?
I step into their stabs and start swinging.
Man after my own heart.
Guard 2 is looking rough. Not only does he have a fresh new wound into his liver by way of Ixalan, but he's also gotten hit with a few other things, and he's kind of starting to stagger. Guard 1 is looking pretty fresh, though.
Yeah. So, God 2 is, I assumed that I hit him with a 24 to hit.
Yes, definitely.
And that is... Oh... Let's see, 11 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Second attack.
22 to hit. For 11 damage again.
Okay.
And if
He's-
he's still breathing,
He's just cutting up a corpse at this point.
Yeah, you're just making sashimi.
oh wait, he's dead, or is
He's
he
dead,
like? Number one then. I'll turn to him. My last playmate. Actually, no. Fuck that guy. I'm gonna whip out a javelin and chunk it at the cocksucker that's fucking with Arena.
Okay, okay.
Be like,
Yeah, you bisect him easily.
and I say, surprise, bitch. 20 to
I threw
hit.
that shit before I walked in the room. What was it? 28? You said? Good God.
20.
20. It still hits. It still hits just fine.
And that is, oh shit, fucking max damage. Fucking 12 damage with a javelin.
And these are
That's
town
pretty good.
guards. Yeah.
These are town guards, which means they explode when you.
Math, colors, not your strong points. War, strong point. Bisect this guard. He's in two halves. The other
Yeah.
guard is stepping back in pure fear. You take one step to him, quick turn, spear through the back of another one. All in the course of 6 seconds. Your war brain is in full gear. Thank God for that.
Laughing hysterically as I step even closer to number one.
The guard was locked in with Arena. They're clashing swords. It's only been 30 seconds or so. So they're getting to the point where stamina becomes a factor. One wrong move can be the end in a sword fight like this. But suddenly, Arena's face is in shocked relief as the guard falls out before her, and she gives you a head nod and thanks.
Yeah, all she sees is the giant smile with blood splattered across my whole body. As I turn to the last one and say, let it go.
He turns to the last one and says, "Thought I saw a spider."
He does let it go in his pants. He shits everywhere.
I thought I saw a rat.
Ethis, there's one more man left. What do you wish to do about this?
I'm gonna look at him and say, just say out loud to everybody, say, hold on. Especially you, and I'll point to Yark. I know what you want to do, just hang on, you'll get your chance. And I'll look at him with my bow drawn and say, look, if you want to make it out of here, we're gonna have to ask you a few questions.
Persuasion.
16.
That is pretty good. He's gonna have a chance.
I should say everyone's dead around him. I mean, what would you do?
He takes a step. Well, he doesn't take a step back. He's focused on Yark, and you're like, all right, stop, everybody, stop. If you want out of here alive, just stop. That kind of thing. He drops his spear. Yark, this man is defenseless. He's holding his hands up. His neck is exposed.
Pathetic.
Any thoughts about this? Any temptations?
You know he's got temptations.
Yeah, no, I reach out and grab him by the face and slam his whole body into the ground and give him a couple punches and say, why? Fight me!
God, okay. It's like, I just should have kept fighting, I guess.
Jesus
He's
Christ,
not-
where's
he's
the
not-
sword?
He's not dead, is he?
No. He's just well beaten now. Unless Yark doesn't stop. Are you gonna stop? Or
Are you gonna stop?
Is there a role for self-control?
That's a good question.
willpower, which would be
There
wisdom.
can be.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna
Yeah,
roll a
roll.
d20.
Roll a wisdom. That's-
Under a 10, I just beat him to death with my bare hands. Over a 10, I walk away and start punching a wall or something.
Well, wait, can we get if you hit a 10, you just at least get to rip his nutsack off?
Jesus, I think he died from that, man.
It takes a little while.
Alright, well, let's let the dice decide. Oh, ballsack, 19.
Alright.
So, in frustration, I fucking scream and rage and walk over to the nearest fucking wall and hit it about 16 times. But I lose count, so it's probably more like 40.
There's all sort of statues and stuff around in the hallways outside, and there's paintings and stuff, and you just kind of like turn them into dust, SpongeBob style. You know, just like
Yeah,
explode out.
anything that looks pretty is getting my rage.
Some things have a chin that's just begging for you to punch it. You start rampaging, kicking shit in the house, like angry toddler, like it's just crazy.
At some point, I pick up one of the dead bodies and start using it to bludgeon paintings and everything. Like it's gonna be a mess.
Are you guys level 9, by the way?
No,
we're not.
No,
Are
we're
you-
should we be?
Yes,
Hmm?
yes.
Oh.
So, you have just drawn the second governing body, drawn and quartered. Ha ha ha. Pun. The second governing body of Velaki. You stand in the now, for the second time, unused gubernatorial manner.
Is the guy knocked out?
Yeah, I mean, he's on the ground.
Man, well, just kill him then. I'm not
It's
fucking
like he's
interested.
bleeding from the mouth. He's staggered. You know.
All right,
He's
not a
not getting
problem.
up.
I'll stab
he's
him.
not unconscious. He's just
He's hurting.
he's not having a great day.
Oh,
No,
well,
no.
I just
No,
don't
no,
kill
no
him.
witnesses. No,
If we
no,
can-
fuck
what?
this guy. He
No,
stabbed me.
We're not gonna keep him. He's not a dog. I want to ask him some fucking questions, man. Maybe he might know something.
It's like initiative between you two. If your
No,
intent is
just-
killing it next one.
You know
You
what?
know
I
what? Just
swear to
go
God,
ahead
the
and
first
fucking
person
kill him. I
who
don't care.
stabs
No,
him whenever you
no.
told me not to kill him, I'm
No.
gonna hit him with my axe.
Yarick,
You know what?
Yarick, you go ahead and kill him. I'm sorry. I apologize. You do what you want with him. Go
How
ahead.
about this? Yark, how about you just interrogate him, and when he doesn't give you an answer, break a finger each time
Sure.
he doesn't say it, and once
Yeah.
you run out of fingers and toes, just go to one of his nuts and smash those until he's out of those, and then
just
do
rip
whatever
his
you want.
just rip his junk off, man.
I love this plan. Okay, what's my favorite color?
God, what a nightmare. So consider the more macro implications of what all you've just done. Not necessarily harassing this town guard, but there's suddenly a power vacuum in Blocky, the largest city, and it's your fault. So think about that while
Tavia
I
was
go
going to take
take
the
a
lead.
leak. Give me 30 seconds. Also,
There you
level
go.
up. You can use this opportunity to level up.
Woo!
You should be level 9 now. Okay, be right back.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing about giving it to Rictavio, or him and letting the basically
him-
yeah,
let him decide like who's gonna like if he doesn't want to do it, like let him since he like has been here for a while and stuff. He
Well,
might
it's-
at least know somebody who's decent.
I would say
Yeah,
let
he
him,
seems like the guy to
but he like
Basically
his
got nothing but hit
council
points.
be the
say.
Ravens.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm totally down for that.
I will stay behind and govern this
Oh,
thing.
I got a
It's,
fifth
it's
level
perfectly
slot.
fine.
My good.
Earl just got.
Oh, I can summon Celestial? What the fuck?
Hang on.
What the fuck is Scry?
Okay, tried to hurry. So, Yarick, you have this guard. You guys are all in the room taking deep, long thoughts about the ramifications of what all you've just done. Of course, Yarick, you have this guard at your fist level. Were you asking him that question honestly, or do you have another one? What are you asking him? He's kind of just lolling his head. He's beaten and battered. What are you asking him?
Oh, my first question is what my favorite color is.
He takes a good hard look at you and it's got to be red.
God damn it!
That's exactly what I would have thought.
Oh my god, this is great. This is fucking great. No. Go ahead and kill him. I'm fine.
I don't know what else to ask.
Look, if he could, your favorite number. There you go.
What? I don't know my favorite number.
Let's ask him some decent questions. See if he knows anything. John, why don't you go ahead?
Somebody ask him a question, and then let me know if he was being honest.
Stop, please. Why are y'all leaving?
All right,
Sweet mother of God.
lead down next to him. We need you to tell us where every
Has this
single
been muted
cart
this
is.
whole time?
No. We need you to tell us where every single destination that these armaments that she's been sending to Strahd is going.
He says, I have no idea. I'm a house guard.
Ooh,
Oh,
survey
snap a
said.
finger.
I mean, you can roll insight. Gee, the house guard, he doesn't know. But...
I don't care if he's lying or not. I don't know if I needed a strength check for that or not, but it's a 21.
Give me what's your strength modifier?
+4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, he's like on this big like I wouldn't call it a couch exactly. It's like one of the very fancy rich people like love seat almost like 2-person couches. He's kind of slouched into it. His blood's coming from his mouth, and you just give this like winding, twisting haymaker and just catch him in the face, and he goes off to the side of one of it. He slumps down almost on the floor a little bit. And he says, I really don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. The carts moved to the city. Sometimes they have gear on them. That's all I know.
Let me ask you a question. Step forward and get real close to him and say, who would you say is the true leader of this country?
Now that is an interesting question. Does he think? What does he think? He is going to take a stab going through looking at you guys. That's an interesting question. What just happened? He says, the Morning Lord, the light of Morning Lord will free us all. He's the leader of this country. Strahd.
And he said what?
Strahd.
To Strahd?
Yes.
What does that mean?
You mean, what does that mean?
Well,
You broke up a little bit, so I can't
He
tell
says
if you're
death to Strahd.
Okay.
Oh, death to Strahd. Oh, okay.
Death to Strahd.
Okay, gotcha.
So, Garrett, while this is going on, I need you to determine a trinket for my character.
God.
While all this is going on, just when you're thinking about it, I'll let you know whenever it's time for that.
Hey, look at a list of trinkets and pick one out.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what he says. He takes a kind of a judgment look at you guys and the action you just did. He says, yeah, death to Strahd, death to Strahd.
Alright, I got one more for you.
I want to insight check that statement he made first, though.
Okay. Roll it.
Where's insight?
I'm not a
That's a
smart
natural.
person.
Dirty
I
20.
think he's just trying to keep all of his digits intact.
Yes. He, assuming you killed Lady Watcher for a reason, that reason being opposing Strahd, is trying to get on your good side. Whether that means he worships Strahd, or not necessarily worships, but thinks of him as the ruler of these lands, or he just wants to keep his head on straight. It's up to you guys, but yeah, he's lying.
I don't think that's really the thing. Yark, does that sound like a good answer to you?
It sounds as good as any other one.
I mean, I know you agree with it.
I really want is him to tell me what he wants to protect most right now.
I
I want to
Willie.
wait. I'll hold my hand up for everyone else and say, "Sir, I don't know if that was the right answer or not." And I'll look over to John and kind of nut like motion for him to give me the ring, and say, considering that we serve strong ourselves, and I'll
He
show him the ring.
closes his eyes tightly. He says, "Oh, fuck. Uh, I I didn't mean anything by it. I don't know. Just do my job. I just want to put food on the table."
Food on the table for what?
My family.
How many?
I don't really want to tell you. I'm very scared to tell you where they live or how many there are.
Oh, I hadn't asked you where they live
I'm
yet.
gonna shrug and look at him and be like, "He does eat children, so let's hope you have several."
I haven't done that yet, I'll have you know.
Keyword is yet right there.
Um, I'll look at him and say, "Look, we don't really have time for this shit. So we have. I'll ask two more questions. The first question is, and believe me, if you lie, I will know. The first question is, what affiliation do you have in terms of working for Struggle?"
Hmm. Taking your threat to heart, will be honest. Allegedly, yeah,
Yeah.
who's ever really honest? But he says, I serve Lady Watcher. I believed in her rule and what she did for this town. I never thought if it was right morally or not. It was a job and it put food on the table. He says that through broken teeth and a bloody mouth. He kind of mumbles it, but he gives you the direct answer, hoping for mercy.
I grunt and like push myself up off of his face. And fucking
So
walk off.
I'll say my friend over here
Fucking
doesn't really believe
goddamn
in mercy,
bored.
Oh
but
God.
that isn't exactly what I believe in. So I want you to tell me what you know of Strahd's outfit. What exactly was going on here? To the best of your ability, tell me everything that you know, everything that you've heard, because it's very possible that you've heard all kinds of shit. If you're part of Lady Watcher's house guard, of course you've heard some things. So why don't you go ahead and tell me everything you know? And if you tell me enough, you won't die.
So, um, he going to give you the rundown of what he knows, which is a lot of what you know. He is just a town guard.
Yeah, it's just
He
like what does he know that we don't know? I guess.
gives you a spiel.
Obviously.
Most of what you do know, firstly, which is just like a quick rundown of Lady Watcher has taken over, thanks to you guys. Turn the city into a workhorse. Every citizen must work. All these supplies are going to Strahd. He had heard some rumors. Some people were saying Strahd is raising an army. He's going to purge all life in this plane. He doesn't call it a plane. He says all life in this country. People say Strahd is bored and he hates life and he's sick of everything the way it is and he just wants to be alone. But they said Lady Watcher said that's not true. Of course, that's not true. Strahd just wants to keep defense of the country. There's all these threats all around us, but they're just rumors, of course.
So here's the deal. There's going to be someone new put into power, and we're going to be the ones who put them there. And you are going to work for them. And if you do anything as far as stepping out of line, we won't just have you killed. We will kill every single person that you kill. And we'll do it in front of you. Does that make sense?
He puts his hands up and says, "No, no, no. I trust whoever's in power. It's fine."
Good. You'll meet him soon. Go ahead and go back to your family. And I'll let her go.
Stands up, expecting the worst. He hobbles towards the exit, waiting
I'll
a
grab him
strike
by his
that may or may not
collar.
come.
I'll grab him
Alric.
by his collar. I will tell you one thing. Don't trust anything that's in power. It's fine to keep your head down, but always keep your fucking head on a swivel. Coward.
So, surprisingly, good advice from Yark suddenly.
It's like all of a sudden I know exactly what to tell these motherfuckers.
Yes. Maybe he'll take that to heart.
He
Excellent,
didn't tell us that he has an intelligence of 25.
No,
excellent,
no, it's just 11.
excellent. How about a small hourglass filled with black sand with the inscription, of course, Memento Mori.
Sounds good. And my next question is, at what did we level up in the middle of this fight?
No. After the dust settled and you guys had dealt with the
Okay.
ramifications of what you'd done.
All right. Works for me. Okay. That's good.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize that my fucking proficiency bonus went up.
The small hourglass was exactly 60 seconds. Ixalan, you feel if it takes you longer than that to kill a man, then you have failed.
And what does it
So
say?
far,
Memento Memoriam?
Memento Mori, remember death.
What is this?
This trinket. So far, you have never failed your hourglass.
Oh no.
Uh,
I don't have it yet.
Okay.
But I needed that description.
let's
There.
Trying to
let's
build
loot
a
these
backstory.
let's loot these motherfuckers. Anything in their bodies? Anything worthwhile, I should say.
Good question. Let's see.
I found lots of things on the inside of them.
I'll give you a dice roll.
Yark's like, I got these ribs.
Letting the dice decide, no, not really at all. Lady Watcher does have some nice jewelry. They're probably worth a good bit. Uh,
I want to
the
take
guards.
one piece of jewelry from her and use it.
Is it an earring?
No.
Is it a nipple ring?
It might be one of them tassels.
I
Whichever end.
legitimately hope. I hope that it's just a nipple ring and it's so fucking big that you gotta wear it as
I'm not
an
gonna wear it.
armband.
I will.
So here's my plan. I'm going to take one of these items that she has, and I want to find a rookery and send it to Strahd.
Ooh. Let me roll up what she has real quick. It's a good.
And you know he's gonna kill that bird.
fun
That's not
idea.
cool.
It's a ring. Uh, the mirror's edge. Hold and a mirror on the center.
Does it let you run on top of buildings?
Uh,
Good
a very
enough.
vain ring. You could look at yourself at any time.
I don't want to see that shit.
Probably
So
polished silver.
I'm gonna use that.
Taking her ring. The guards don't have a lot. They have very simple breastplates and spears. One of them you can have them, but they're just plate and spears.
How about the Cavalier? Did he have anything interesting?
His armor is nice, but no, he didn't have anything that would be of interest to you.
I'm gonna go over to the other dog and make sure its eyes are closed and say a little prayer over it.
Sad. Big, mastiff, vicious looking, hungry. Dead.
Poor things. They didn't deserve it.
Hungry.
The fuck they didn't. They bit me.
Dead.
Oh, don't be such a
You
bitch.
gotta put him down.
All right, well.
Whenever a piece of shit turns its blade at you, you fucking kill it.
Love you.
Whenever a fucking
Beautiful.
dog turns its teeth at you, you kill it.
I guess let's go find Ricky. Oh, Rick Nasty.
So while y'all doing that, I'll go up to the rookery and send out another bird to Strahd with a note in Thieves' Cant again, and I'll leave the same Raven's footprint emblem on it, with like I did last time with his symbol marked out and the Raven's print on the side of it.
Another message sent to Strahd. Yeah, you guys are pen pals nowadays.
Yeah. I just sent you what it says in Thieves' Camp.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. You may have something to say about that at some point. So you know.
And while they're doing that, I
Y'all
want
heard anything I've said?
Yeah, you're gonna go
About the
see
dog?
Rick Nasty.
Yep.
Oh, it said my thing was muted. That's why I was like, what the fuck is going on? It keeps doing that.
So
You
before I
said
leave,
something about the dog the last time I heard.
Yeah, okay. Well, guess my fucking. Never mind.
before I
Apparently
leave, I
that's-
want to search her room or desk or whatever for every single bit of information she has on Strahd.
Give me an investigation.
Dirty 20.
It's pretty good. Time's sake, you'll have to sort through that later. Let's just say that.
All right.
Get some documents and we'll sort through them later. Let's get to another stopping point though for today, which could be a few more minutes. You get a bunch of documents. You'll have to pour through them when you have the chance. The rest of you, well, I assume everyone, you leave. I assume. Do you want to do anything else?
I mean, not going through the rest of her house.
Yeah, I don't want to find any more flashlights in people's houses. I'm alright.
Yeah.
Let's
One
see.
wasn't a flashlight.
No,
I
two
know
are.
what to do.
One of them was. The other one wasn't.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
Going to be.
no. Technically, they
later.
both were. Technically, they both
depends
were.
on the use, the intent.
I'm gonna take 2 of the spears from the little fucking cocksuckers that opposed us, and then I'm gonna drag the Lady Watcher out to the front, and I'm gonna staple her ass to the front door.
You gotta have a lot of staples for that ass, man.
I think he's talking about nails, but
Yeah, I'm gonna use the spears to post her up on the
Oh
front door.
shit!
He's
Yeah.
doing
So
a less vulgar version of Vlad the Impaler.
yeah,
How very Resident Evil of you.
he doesn't want to impale her. He just wants to impale her.
As you get outside, you notice something strange. Volcano isn't there.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
It's pretty shocking.
crazy.
I think that's
Oh,
normal,
shit.
not strange. That's
Who would have thought?
No.
did the whole town burn down?
No, Yarg, the whole town did not burn down.
As you can see,
So
they
it
did,
was
and
Rick,
they
it
clearly
was Rick
rebuilt it.
Tavio then.
Yeah, yes, it was our friend.
Whew. So we don't have to go kill Grumps now.
No.
Grummanch. Grump.
No,
What was his
but
name?
pretty.
Groom, something like that. It doesn't matter now.
Grumhack.
And
Groomosh.
hey, you know, if you're lucky, we'll get to kill a whole lot more people soon.
Yep, goddamn right we will.
Erosh Hellscream.
Stabbing the fucking bitch up to the fucking wall. And like, stay. God damn it, it's so fucking hard to make them stay like this. Gah!
I'll walk over and be like, you gotta make sure to prop them up in the right way. And you take a spear and you shove it just like this, and I'll prop the body up and shank it at a 45, like a good 45-degree angle. So it's
Like when you shoot a bottle rocket off.
Yeah.
45
so,
degree.
do you think if I snorted a line of Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits, if I snorted a line of that sweet
where are you
crumble
going?
and then gargled some spray cheese, you think Jesus would still love me?
That's assuming that he loves you at all anyway.
Even having those thoughts is sin, I think.
There's a lot of assumptions going on right there.
So we meet up with old Ricky Nasty.
So you head back to Rick Tavio's then.
Mhm.
You see the city. It hasn't been that long at all, really. Just beating up the guard that you had took longer than the actual fight, as fights tend to go over in a flash. But as you're leaving, still avoiding people, You see a lot of people conversing. Like, what magic was that? Some sort of demon playing tricks on us? Was it an illusion? Have our minds truly broken?
Eric,
Finally,
are they saying that around us?
you hear people discussing. Everybody's talking about it. This huge event that just happened, but no one has a solid answer.
Yeah,
It's
you
talk
might
of the
hear an
town.
errant. What the fuck was
What?
that?
What's happening? What was that? You know, that's what everybody's saying.
Can anybody throw their? Does anyone have a spell to throw their voice?
I don't have thaumaturgy.
Oh damn! All
I
right.
use thaumaturgy to start bumping Gucci Mane.
He bumps
That
that
is
Gucci
exactly what I
badass.
wanted. Yep, you got me.
Gotcha, man. Know what you need.
Getting back to Rick Tavio's small house, calling it a base of operations is a little bit much. He is there, with a few other people. Rick Tavio, though, looks pretty exhausted. He's got a bit of sweat on his brow, and he's in a chair, drinking a big tankard of ale.
Well, seems like you did quite the distraction there, buddy. Looks like you need some rest. Took a lot out of you, huh?
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah,
I
she
hope it
sucked
was
me
enough for
dry.
you
What?
all. The trick is a bit of meta magic with the illusions. That's the trick of it all.
Well,
He's
it got the job done, but if you need a place to stay, there's a pretty empty keep for you to take over now.
raises an eyebrow.
You heard me right.
So the Lady Watcher is no more.
Well, she's there. She's just pinned to the outside wall, dead as a doornail.
Jesus Christ.
You didn't give her hours back, did you? You didn't give her hours.
uh,
So,
says for me, you say.
yes.
Be quick on the uptake.
Yes, for you. That's something we decided since we kind of usurped the Baron last time, and she decided to want to take over since we helped her with that, unknowing what was going to happen. And we decided this time moving forward, we'd rather have someone who actually wanted to help us.
He says, yes, this is the second revolution that we've been a part of together. Thanks for a long while. It's like, probably do a lot of good in Valaki.
Well, I
Seems to
hope so.
consider it for a while.
There is only one stipulation that we have, though.
Yes.
Well, two, rather. The first one being that you are to have a council, and those council members are to be comprised of the brothers of this certain inn, and give him the name of the inn and everything like that. So basically,
Oh, he knows them. He knows them quite
yeah.
well.
So the Werecrows will be his council to help with decision making and overseeing the town. And the second one is that if we find word of anything happening like this again, I guess we'll have a third revolution.
Gives you a wry smile. So I hope it doesn't come to that. I do like your ideas. With the help, he takes us a moment to look around. A few other guests are inside his house, but they're in a different section of the house. And he steps in a little bit and whispers, with the help of the ravens, we can assuage any doubts of lineage. The Watcher was the last of her line and had no children, no living children. Um, I think you're onto something here. He ponders to himself, thinking of all the rigorous turns it'll take to get him there, but he does like the idea.
Might want to train up your town guard a little bit. They was a little bit lacking.
Against you, I think most people would find themselves lacking.
That's what I'm saying. Train them better, goddammit. Sucks.
Yeah, you weak bitch.
He says, I assure you, very few like you come through this town.
It only takes one, apparently. As I take his drink.
I urinated in that. Disgusting.
Where in the fuck can we get a good drink? Because
You have a bar you're have become regulars at by now.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna head that way. Cause I'm hurting a whole lot, and this fucking sucks. Talking about fucking, I don't even know, fucking bullshit. Nobody wants to die, so I'm off.
Well, Yark, I'd say since you did a lot of the heavy lifting tonight, I think the new Baron can cover the cost of everything.
Rictavio laughs. He says, "Yes, I guess I'll have a treasury, won't I? I'll cover the cost of anything you need."
That sounds like a goddamn plan.
What? Can you get me a Cadillac? That's what I'm looking for.
I'm sure there's plenty of cats
Sir, what
floating
the
around.
fuck is wrong with you?
Cats all around.
Is there a stream or somewhere I can like rinse off? I'm like literally still covered in the blood of my enemies.
Well, that's pretty thematically perfect. So slight time skip. You'll need to stay around, which we won't get into because God, that could be 10 sessions on their own. Staying in town, licking your wounds, which are extensive, and helping get Rictavio in power. Maybe a week or two to get the ball rolling at very least. You have to strong arm a couple of people who don't like the idea of this stranger coming to power. You have to propagize, I think is the right word. Uh,
Pull a China.
spread propaganda for him. This is not necessarily untrue, but most people don't know who he is and why he should be in power, which they're all quite good at. You guys definitely get the ball rolling. People are happy to be A, not worked to death, and B, have a sort of a council of people instead of just one noble one that just has noble blood. There's people that can make decisions, and you all promise a step in the right direction where the people have a little bit of power instead of being in this fiefdom that they've found themselves in the last few decades. As you lick your wounds and get ready, send the letters to Strahd. Getting on track. You have the Amber Temple awaiting you. On your tarot cards, you had been directed to a magical sword. You found out later that belonged to Strahd's brother himself. He was a champion of Palor, which is now known as the Morning Lord in this area, and a good and just man murdered by Strahd. That remains for you. Also, the Raven, the Raven, tall, lanky men, I forget his name, at the bar that you frequent now, asks you if you met up with the hunters. They were waiting for you.
Yes, we did.
I thought
Yeah.
we did.
You
They gave us
didn't.
some info.
Wait,
We did, didn't we?
Oh.
Oh no, we didn't meet up with them, but we got the information from Octavia.
Yes,
Right?
they gave you a map and where to meet them.
Whoops.
No is the answer to that question.
Yes. We're gonna...
He is wink wink reminding you that is also another option. So, I ask you, what do you do now? Wounds healed,
Oh
leveled
man.
up.
Do
World
we
is your
go?
oyster.
Do we go to the magic tower or the
I
hunters?
really want to go to the Amber Temple. Like, really, really
Mhm.
want to go. I don't know if you guys are up for that, but that's definitely my vote. Because that's one step closer to me becoming a werewolf.
So
Like,
true, so true.
Eve-
I start sharpening wooden stakes.
And I asked him,
You
where
have
did you
no
get a
idea
steak
why he
made
would
of
be doing
wood?
that. Yeah. You have no fucking clue.
he's trying to pitch a tent. That's what you do. You gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta
What?
chop.
Strahd's one of the Green Lanterns, right?
Yeah. It's, I hear wood is their
That's their
nemesis.
weakness. A fucking pencil.
I just see James
The
just throwing
fucking
fucking number twos at him. Gotcha, bitch.
You find yourselves in a similar situation of when you were leaving Brez, or not Brez, but the Abbey. to hire a carriage, which is at a premium. Unless you want to walk, which has its own.
No. Nope.
It will be 12 gold.
I got it.
I paid last time. I'm sorry. I came out 30 gold for us to fuck
I'll do
somebody
it
to
this
come
time.
to
Looking for
her.
my friend.
I have 2 gold.
I'll do it. All right. You said 12 gold.
12 entire gold, which is a lot
All right.
around here.
I have spent the 12 gold. It has been sent to him.
Can
Large
I
heavy
find
carriage.
my friend?
Hmm?
What happened to my friend that I specifically did not kill whenever we were fighting this skullfucker?
The guard.
Want to keep tabs
Oh.
on him?
He was the carriage driver. I regaled him of all my
Oh,
stories.
the old man, the one that he was in the cart with while we were
Oh yeah.
riding the caravan.
You don't see him. You're not sure where he is. Damn it.
He's
He
busy
probably would have tried to
avoiding the fuck
retire.
out of us.
I wanted him to be my carriage driver. Oh well.
He was a carriage driver by force, not by.
He's
job.
busy wishing we were not in existence.
He's busy retiring because he's like 80 and is about to die.
So we're gonna go to the Amber Temple. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Yes.
Carriage is the fastest way to get there. We don't need to walk, that would be a nightmare. So, 12 gold down the drain. The carriage, these heavy carriages you've seen before, they're kind of wide open, used for goods and serve, gear and stuff like that. One of the ones that have kind of been reclaimed by the town in the wake of Lady Watcher's death. You sit in the back, and there's 3 young men with you. Each holding heavy crossbows. They seem battle hardened and ready to fight. And the driver has a long spear in his seat, kind of propped up and facing outward. So if he needs to, stab something that is accosting the carriage. This is how life is in Barovia.
This is my spear in hand.
As you go, you are accosted by a few things. Hungry wolves. You see a very large bear on the side of the road. That kind of sniffs at you eagerly, but you quickly run past him. You hear the whispers and the nightmare sounds from the wood, and the as you pass the Luna River, you're reminded of your nightmare there, and you feel like you're being watched as you cross over it. Finally, get back to Abbey of St. Markovia and the small town that surrounds it. This is your stop. Here on out, it's a walk. It's a mountain climb, actually. Victor meets you in town.
Oh, I forgot about Victor.
Stayed behind to situate things and make sure that the abbot has been met with justice and all that. The abbot has been hanged for necromancy. You guys have been gone for a little while. He has since been buried. Not in the church graveyard, but in the commoner's graveyard. Victor tells you that feelings are mixed around town. Most people either don't believe or don't want to believe the crimes that the abbot had been accused of. Hector brings up a proposition with you. Says, I think I want to stay here. Try to help out where I can. The abbot was the town healer, and I can try to fulfill that role to the best of their limited ability, nonetheless. But I know herbs and a little bit of potion making from my time in the wild. I think that's my plan for me.
Well, Hector, that sounds.
What happens when you fucking kill everybody because you're a werewolf?
You already cured that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
When did
James.
you do that?
James.
Well,
James.
we put a cork in that.
Yeah, James. What did you do? Remove curse?
Oh, I didn't know that worked. I thought it didn't work. Oh,
No,
that's
it did.
cool.
It didn't work for our marks.
Some things
Oh,
are
that's what it
more
was. That's what it
have a little bonus adding them to it, like remove curse and this quest, But that's just like a werewolf bite is just remove curse. Hector says, he shakes each one of your hands, gives you a firm, grab on the shoulder. It was like, thank you for all you've done for me. No, I wasn't of much use to you, while you saved my life and gave me a reason to keep going. Thank you. And if you're ever, uh, if you ever are in need of the town or anything I can do for you, just say the word.
Actually, Hector, I do have a request.
Oh, yes, anything within my power.
Hector's already gone, sniffing somebody's ass.
He says, "Oh, I mean, yes."
So, how many hilly potions do you think you can whip up before we leave?
Oh, that's a good question. Didn't call him a potion maker. That's my fault.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
You know what? I will let you decide. Give me a D8.
A D8.
Oh, let fate decide. It could
5.
be a lot. Okay. Yeah, yeah. If you guys want, he says, this area is far from Strahd Castle and the horrible, uh, evil aura that persuades it, but that pervades it. There's still some lichen and herbs in this area that I could get together and make a 5 for you if you wanted to stay and spend a few weeks together. Take him like several days to brew and get the stuff right.
I don't.
But yeah,
Fine by me.
he can make 5.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think that would be
yeah,
a
man.
problem. That gives us more time to kind of plan and get all the necessities that we need for our travel.
Town. You've been here before. The Abbey is up the mountain a good ways, so you already have to climb up to get to, this is big Abbey, just like we've been over this, but, right beside it, there's this, like, kind of a hospital, more of a hospice, really, and just, the abbot had been taking care of people, and also stealing their limbs, if you didn't get that, he'd been borrowing a few things here and there. But now, with Hector here, he's going to try to do his best to help you and the town. As you get to the Abbey, large church, you look up at this huge mountain. Uh, at the top, it's just pure ice and darkness. Maybe at some point it would only be snow dusted at the top, but now with this pervading night, any kind of elevation like that is icy cold and deadly. And you're looking at this huge black mass that awaits you, ready to be climbed. And
Yeah, that's what she
start
said.
that. We'll start that next time on D&D.
Woo! Are we gonna play another time this week?
Maybe
I know that you have a lot of shit going on too, so I'm not worried.
I can maybe do Friday if everyone can.
I'm down for Friday. Is anybody else okay with Friday?
I'm good.
I
He'll
will
keep you
have
updated.